way that you try to launder the fund. So in short, we will call it money laundering.
So that means only money.
We say money.
We say money,
in
yes.
fact, just not the money. It will include all the assets. And fortunately for Thailand today, you are up to date.
Oh. Sawadee, this is your host, Kusuma Yothasmut, and welcome to Thailand today. As key general crossroads, Thailand has faced an increasing number of illegal activities and of the laundering of significant sums of tainted money. The country introduced the Anti-Money Laundering Act in March 1999 with the aim of combating not only drug trade but other illicit activities such as corruption, criminal fraud, and prostitution. Dirty money and money laundering is not confined to international organized crimes, drug dealers, or corruption. It is spreading quickly and is posing a greater threat to the Thai public. Thailand today is talking to Police Colonel, Secretary General of the Anti-Money Laundering Office about the transfer and hiding of dirty money and the threat to the Thai public. Please welcome Police Colonel Sihanart Prayoonrat. He is the Secretary General of Anti-Money Laundering Office. Sawadee kaท่านคะ
Sawadee krab.
Please, we are most welcome to Thailand today, sir.
Yeah, thank you for letting me have a time and have a discussions relating to the anti-money laundering in Thailand.
Yes, which is very important topic.
It is in fact.
Yes. So actually, to a common man, what is money laundering?
Well, money laundering, in fact, it's international understanding. Like you try to transfer, to conceal, disguise the illegal proceeds of crimes. So the way that you try to launder the fund, so in short, we will call it money laundering.
So that means only money?
Well, we say money.
We say money,
in
yes.
fact, just not the money.
Yes.
It will include all the assets. For instance, like movable or immovable property could be defined as a money, and suppose if it is supposed to be laundered, then we call money laundering. In short, it is including the asset anyway.
Yes. So in Thailand, this office has been many years. How long is it set up to this office?
Up to the moment, it will be 16 years.
16 years, yes.
16. We perform the office since 1999, since the law enacted and effective on the 19th of August 1999. The idea to set up this office is to comply with international standard on the anti-money laundering and combating the financing of terrorists. In short, further, I would say AML CFT. So DML CFT, in fact, we have the international standard from the Financial Act and Task Force and 40 recommendations. So AMLO, in short, our office, Anti-Money Laundering Office, likely the same as the FIU. We call Financial Intelligence Unit. So the FIU is the global name which call the office who mandate to take the activities in the AML CFTs.
So your office also coordinate with the foreign office of the anti-crime?
International coordinations is our main function. Besides the international coordinations, all the FIU in the world has to comply with the standard. What is the standard? Standard is that we have to have a law to compulsory request the financial institutions
Yes, sir.
and also the non-banked technical terms in AML safety we call the DNFBP, designate non-financial business and professions. So the financial institutions and the DNFBP must have a report subject to the requirement to the FIU. In Thai we call AMLO or AMLO.
AMLO, yes.
The financial and transaction report and requirement in Thailand, we have the cash transaction report, which the threshold will be 2 million baht cash. 2 million baht.
Only
Yes, in cash.
in cash?
Yes, let's say you make a transaction, withdrawal of the
Okay.
money out of the account,
Okay.
or you deposit the fund into the account by cash physically.
Okay.
Then you have to make, it means the financial institutions, supposed to make a report to our office.
Okay.
Fail to comply, they will be sanctioned by penalty.
Really?
Yeah, we'll fine them. And also beside the cash transaction report, we have also the property transaction report. The property transaction report relating to the immovable property transaction, likely the land,
And
condominium,
okay.
and the right over the immovable property or the
Yes.
land.
Okay. Yes, sir.
The value, the threshold value is from 5 million baht up. That's the
5
second
million
kind of the report.
Okay.
And the last one, what we call the suspicious transaction report. The suspicious transaction report is the report which to believe in relating to the predicate offense or the money laundering offense. That the concept of the STR, suspicious transaction report. This is the requirement
Yes.
that all the financial institutions and the DNFBP is supposed to report to us. Besides the measures and the duty to report of those FI, I mean it's a lot of words. So for financial institutions, I will call in short the FI.
Okay.
The FI and the DNFBP, those FI, they have to comply with our law according to the international standard as well.
Okay.
That will be they have to do the customer due diligence, or in short we call the CDD.
CDD, yes.
So they have to make the customer due diligence, and once they make the CDD already and found anything which is not comply with the measures that we line up to them, likely the business and let's say the income that they provide when they starting the relationship with the FI or the bank is not comply with the business that they do or not comply with their behavior. For instance, this is just for example, in
Okay.
CD is a big things.
A big thing.
We need some more hours to talk. But in short, if they found something which not comply
Yes, sir.
with the due diligence that they found with their customer, they will make the STR to our office as well. And when we receive the STR and also the CTR and PTR, that's what I mentioned already,
Yes.
we will analyze and see how the relationship, say in short we call a financial analysis. And if we found any trail, then we will make a financial trail and paper trail to the place that they locate the fund or illegal fund, and we will seize the asset. Or is it related to the criminal who perform or who commit the crimes, we will send the file to the law enforcement to undertake the arrest against those criminals. This is the role of the FIU internationally.
So AMLO to the foreign people, is it something to be worried about, or if they, if they have their business, they have to report on. Do they have to do that also?
I would like to say that our law is subject to the standard, which
Whoever.
most of the country in the world
Oh, yeah.
has a law to comply.
Okay.
We are on the same rules and regulations.
Regulation, yes.
This is the business rule.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think that the foreigner will have any impact or any effect on our law because in their country they have to comply with their law also. So in other country, some law and regulation strict, more strict than the rule in Thailand.
Oh, really?
Right. It depends. Some country, our law more in restriction than other country.
Oh.
But whatever, who gonna have something restrict or not? But the point is, we have the minimum standard for every country to comply. So I can say that in Thailand at the moment, we have amended the law for 5 times already. And fortunately for the Thailand today, you are up to date.
Oh, very
Yes,
good.
because on the 9th of October, a few days ago,
Yes.
our new law, the 5th amendment of the Anti-Money Laundering Act, has just been enacted and effective.
Okay.
So I can say that most of the shortcoming or the deficiency of the law, which is initiated by the evaluations that we make about 4 or 5 years ago,
Yes.
has been removed already. So Thai law and regulations, I can say that most of them is now comply with international standard.
When you said that the new law is being enacted this moment, so what are the details? Can you briefly or very short details of
Yes.
that?
The new law in Thailand, first we delineate and we make the law to be clear in terms of the predicate offense. For instance, we include the Human Trafficking Act to be our predicate offense.
Yes.
In fact, we have already, but it is in
Yes,
the Human Trafficking Act.
Human
It said
Trafficking
already
Act.
that
Yes.
all crimes in the this act. This act is mean the Human Trafficking Act is a predicate offense. But now we name it in our law that Human Trafficking Act is a predicate offense.
Oh, okay.
And we make it clear on the online gambling to be the predicate offense
Oh, you do.
in terms of, and also we include more on the proceeds of crimes. I mean the proceeds of crime from the predicate offense and money laundering offense, which the person who possess or use the property or use the proceeds of crimes make use or
Make use of it.
possess
Okay.
the proceeds of crime, that to be criminalized as the money laundering offense. This is the new things that we include. This
Yes,
is
sir.
the criminal
The criminal
measures.
measure, yes.
And further than that, in terms of preventive measure, we include also the DNFBP to undertake the CDD or the customer due diligence. We include them also. The past law that we have, the Fifth Amendment, we have the FI or the financial institutions only to do the due diligence. And now we include other DNFBP. According to our law, we have cover 10 business and professions to undertake the customer due diligence also. This is the preventive measures. And further than that, this is the good things for the people, not for Thai people, but foreign also.
Yes.
If we seize the asset, and if it is the victim crimes, they are victimless
Okay.
and crime with the victims.
Okay.
Okay. If they are crime with the victims, we will return the asset
Oh,
to
you
the
return.
to the victims
Okay.
or to the person who got damage from the case.
Very interesting.
Right. It is good
This is
thing.
new. This is new.
This
right?
is new, right? Because in the past, our predicate offense include only the case related to the public crimes, like narcotics,
Okay.
like custom evasion, and
yes.
also. But now our new predicate offense, which cover now up to 25 predicate offense already, and some of that are the crime with victims. So we amend the law to recover or to give the asset when we seize back to the person who got damaged from a criminal. So this is that we will compensate from the asset that we seize, not from the government budget.
No budget.
No,
whatever amount
we
it is.
seize, right? We will return to them.
Yes.
And
which is so far you confiscate. So far we taken away. And
we confiscate the asset already totally more than 12 billion baht already. 12 billion.
Billion.
BILL. Okay, billion, not baht. Million. Yeah, 12 billion baht. So it is so much money that we seize.
The 16 years of your office, but so far you have shown them. You have shown your knife, your sword has been punished. It's been executed.
Yes, it is. We are law enforcement. The FIU in the world, they have two kinds or three kinds of FIU. Some FIU just to receive the report, analyze, and send the results on what we call the financial analysis report to the law enforcement to handle. The second, some of them are, this is what we call the financial administrative FIU.
FIU, yes.
Yeah, FIU. Or some FIU are the law enforcement, but not to receive the financial transaction. But in Thailand, we are the hybrid FIU. We are both.
We are both, yeah.
Right, we are both. Because not only the law enforcement in terms of the seizing of assets, but we are law enforcement in terms of financial supervisions. The way of FIU or MLO to undertake the financial supervisions is not the same as the supervisions in terms of prudential. For instance, like the Bank of Thailand. Bank of Thailand will supervise in terms of not to allow the bank to collapse or not too much NPL, non-performing loans, which is not a business of our office. But our office supervise in terms of MLCT, means that we will not allow the reporting entities, which include the FI and the NFBP, to be used by criminal to be a ground or to be a center of the transferring or to be used by criminal in terms of the predicate offense or to be used to launder the fund. This is our job. So this is different from the supervisors in terms of prudential.
Oh, very interesting to know this, but as a layman, I'm a layman myself, and if I don't talk to you now, I wouldn't know much of the law and the regulations. Is there any way to show off, this kind of execution that if you do this, it can be advertised or put in?
Well, we make a PR as well.
Do you? Yeah, but not. Yeah, we've seen some.
Yeah, we have seen something in terms of on our website, and also we make a press, and we discuss like this program Thailand Today, to let the global people to know about how the Thai FIU or MLO undertakes the AML safety roles in Thailand. Also, we coordinate, like some minutes ago, we talked about international corporations.
Yes.
We cooperate with law enforcement all over the world in terms of sharing of financial information intelligently. All the financial information is to be confidential among us, but we share together. They share to us, we share to them. And also some case that we can contact with the FIU abroad to undertake the seizing or confiscate the asset for us. In the past, we have done with successful case in many countries.
But so what precautions to take, to stay safe?
Well, precaution you mean in terms of?
In kind of dealing into it, getting into it, or if someone come and ask them to do something. How do you? This is a suggestion we need to give to the people.
Well, in fact, I would advise that you should do due diligence on your own part. if you are going to do the big business or you are to invest with your partner, before you decide to spend first dollars,
Yes.
you should do due diligence against them. Don't trust the people who request you to invest or to spend so much money without something back in tangible. So you play the risk.
So far, is there any, you have caught big cases? How many cases you have got?
Yes, in the past, numbers of cases that we have done, like some cases relating to the pyramid sale, we call U-Fund. U-Fund is a big case. The U-Fund has the business in many countries. They also try to start business in Samoa, and with a cooperation with Thailand, AMLO, and Samoa FIU. So we can stop the business that they are going to take in Samoa. And again, with the case study in Thailand, we got a success case. We can seize the money for more than 850 million baht. And we have the law already, and we are now processed to drafting the regulations. How could we get the court order to return the fund to the damaged person?
Very interesting. So last but not least at all is the punishment. So what is the punishment to the people who launder the money?
The person who launder
money,
the money or the fund,
yes.
It is criminalized and subject to be jailed for 10 years. This is the criminal offense.
I don't think it's too less. 10 years?
Not too late, because we have the money laundering offense since we have the law in 1999. So we got a number of cases that we charge the person who undertake the transferring, conceal or disguise the proceeds of crimes. We arrest them, and most of the case the judge verdict, and then they are in jail.
But you said 10 years. For the
Well,
money like a multi-million, like you
think
said.
about 10 years, but one transaction, one money laundering charge. We got a case who make somewhere about a numbers of hundreds of the transaction relating to the call center case, and the court verdict this person for 400 years.
That's worth it.
So that's worth.
That's worth
Right.
it.
One transaction, one charge. One transaction, one charge. So they are verdict to be guilty for the 400 years in jail. Of course, life is not long more than 100 years, suppose. But again, 400 years is more than enough for them to be in jail for long last.
Yes, but what is your last suggestion to the people? For not at all, you have to be very careful to work, to do anything in dealing with them, please.
Well, at the moment, life is sophisticated, and technology involves a lot to the people, especially in terms of the communication, financial transferring and transaction. So I would advise that be cautious and be serious when you are going to make a transaction somewhere and to someone you never know. Make sure that you know your people or the person whom you contact before you remit or to do transferring of the first dollars.
Isn't it very valuable advice? So Thailand today would like to thank AMLO Secretary General Police Colonel Sihanart Prayoonrat, who shed light on money laundering in Thailand. He wants us to be wary of unscrupulous people or gangs. So take note to his advice and take care of your bank accounts and yourself. Thank you much, sir, for being here. Thank you for watching Thailand Today. I'm Kusuma Yotha Smut. Hope to see you again tomorrow. สวัสดีค่ะ